Hello, this is Brian. Today is Tuesday, April 25th, 2023, and I'm here at the Red Tail Roost Volunteer Activity Center, just off of Sunrise Highway. We're about 5,900 feet or so above sea level here, and I'm just trying to take a look and see how we're doing on these black oaks here. Quercus kelloggii. So I'm guessing in a way, this is kind of like an ode video, I guess you could say. Just want to see how they're doing. And they're just starting to bud out here at nearly 6,000 feet. We're just starting to have the leaf buds really swelling on them. They haven't really opened up yet, but again, today is April 25th. So they do leaf out quite a bit later at the higher elevations here. Some of the ones I saw at Cuyamaca Rancho State Park, I was hiking between 3,900 and 4,600 feet near Green Valley Campground, and there are lots of black oaks on the hills above, and their leaves are already opening up quite nicely. They're just starting to really leaf out. These ones are just, the buds are really just swollen on them. Just swollen, just starting to get ready to open. So let's take another appreciative look at these trees. This is what their buds look like right now. They're going to be opening up really soon. And this is kind of when I'd expect them to leaf out, especially at the little bit higher elevations. I'm sure once you get up to towards their elevation limit, like 7,000 feet plus, they might still be, their leaf buds just might be starting to swell up a little bit, but sometimes they leaf out even later. But yeah, here we are just below 6,000 feet and finally showing some signs of opening up. And we had a much cooler than average winter this year. So down here, I guess maybe this is a little bit later than usual. Maybe not insanely far past, but just want to take some time to appreciate these trees while I'm still here. And just think, this scene is only about an hour east of San Diego. Pretty interesting. Very beautiful. Yeah, this one's first leaves are opening up right now. Just starting to. So I've done a spotlight video on this tree in the summer and an ode video in fall. Now it's time to do an ode video in the spring. So these are the male catkins right here, the male flowers that are just starting to open up. The female flowers will probably start appearing as the new twigs start elongating. Then the female ones will start showing up. These catkins I don't think are fully open yet. They still have to open a little bit. But you notice the new leaves have a really pinkish purplish hue to them. And that's not for just show. It's showy, believe me, it's showy as heck. Really cool to see when the first leaves open up and the trees kind of have a pinkish purplish haze. Usually at the end of April and early May, you'll see a pinkish purplish haze. And the reasoning why, this is a method of protection. The coloration of it is, I believe, due to a pigment, some type of cyanin pigment that makes these leaves either tasteful or maybe even toxic. I think there might be a lot of tannins in the leaves too. I think at this stage. My research may not be 100% full knowledge, but you can see here, look at the first few leaves on this very fine, probably mid-60s degree late April afternoon here. And just appreciating these trees. And then so in about a week or so, it's going to be kind of a purplish haze around this area due to these black oaks. And then, shortly after that, then it'll be a nice minty green color as the leaves expand and get a little bit bigger. These newer leaves, they tend to be tender, very tender. So it might mean that they seem kind of chompalicious, forgive the term, chompalicious to animals who eat herbaceous material. So they try to make themselves distasteful by the pigmentation. This one right here, this one's just in swell mode, I guess you could say. A lot of these lower buds haven't even expanded yet, but very soon, yeah, these trees will be leafing out pretty nicely, and this area will be dark green and shady. So in early May, when you're here in early May, you're going to be seeing kind of a purple haze, and I'm not talking about Jimi Hendrix in 1967. Sorry, I had to make a little bit of a pun out of it, but just wanted to take some time to appreciate these really neat looking trees here. A lot of the ones here in Lagunas are kind of smaller. I think a lot of these are probably trees that have recovered from previous fires. I know there was fire here, was it 1970? I think there was the Laguna fire or something. So a lot of these trees have needed time to get back. So who knows, before then these trees might have been huge. Some of these trees might have been huge. So all these are probably resprouts, but here's a decent one right here. Always admired these trees since I was a kid. Every time I would go up to my uncle's house in the San Bernardino Mountains, yeah, I'd be bugging out, seeing the black oaks, of course. Quercus kelloggii. Always loved these trees. I always thought they were really cool. So yeah, pretty soon, in about a week, so we're in the early May, it's going to be kind of a purplish haze of new, and then in the couple weeks after that, it'll be a bright minty green color. And then as we move on into June, these leaves will be fully expanded and it'll be really shady over here. Really shady, and these trees will be darker green. So let's just take some time to appreciate Quercus kelloggii again. Yes, I do multiple odes to trees and shrubs and plants. My reasoning is sometimes you got to look at them at different times of the year to really appreciate them. And black oak, since it has a lot of seasonal change, leafless in winter and early spring, light purplish hazed in mid-spring, light transitioning from light to dark green in late spring and summer, and yellow, golden yellow, butter yellow, and sometimes even reddish and orangish hues in autumn. So yeah, this tree is something that should be appreciated pretty nicely. And also beautiful winter silhouette too. Beautiful rugged branch structure. And these younger trees have the real nice upright bits here. So yeah, I think that'll about do it. Just about do it for my ode to the black oak, the spring edition. Take some time to appreciate these trees when you're here. All 4 seasons, they have something attractive about them. Beautiful Quercus kelloggii here at Mount Laguna. Thanks for watching my ode video, and hope to see you on another one soon.